If you're into fishing, these things are super sweet. If you're into going out and living off the land, these are amazing little functional tools that you certainly should have. And let me sort of talk to you about that a little bit more. So what this is a mechanical fisher. This sort of kind of came out 20 or 30 years ago, and it was pretty popular over in the States, but for some reason kind of fell off the radar, as you know, some good products do. But I tell you what, for a simple invention, this is probably one of the most effective food gathering tools that you can acquire. There's basically a couple of different versions of this. There is a stainless steel version, which is this one here, and a non-stainless steel version. So don't get the non-stainless steel version. They're just sort of a little bit more maintenance heavy and they rust up. So, you know, it's just easier to go with these. The prices are effectively the same. And, you know, the great thing about these particular tools over here is that, first off, you know, they're super lightweight. You know, they weigh all of 53 grams. Which is about 1.9 ounces, and you know, they can easily kind of fit in your pocket. So you know, you can carry 2 or 3 of these, or even up to 6, as I do. And if you do that, you'll definitely be eating like a king. But the way they work is really straightforward. Effectively, this is the actual mechanical fisher. That's how it comes. So what comes with it is a little swivel over here and a little attachment, and that attachment would then obviously attached on to your fishing line and your weights and your hook. And you know, if you're using as an example, you know, artificial lures and things like that they work really well as well. So obviously once that is all connected up there, over here you got your line ready. That line will then obviously go underneath the water as an example, and what you do is you'd set the trap. How you'd set the trap is that you'd get a piece of string over here first, and you'd tie that piece of string over here to either a low-hanging branch or even a dock, right? Beyond fishing, I have seen these things being used as bird traps, but I have a tendency to not, you know, catch birds because I don't know, you know, what they carry as kind of bird diseases and flus and all that sort of type of stuff go. So yeah, not keen on using that function. But I tell you what, as a mechanical fish trap, these things they work a treat. So anyway, back to it. So the way this particular item works is really straightforward. So there you have the mechanical fisher. It's kind of broken into kind of 2 areas. You've got a back plate over here and a front plate and a pin, and then effectively some stainless steel springs over there, which is basically supports that mechanical function. So what happens is that once you've got the hook in place, all you need to do is pull that out over there, right? You would then sort of put that underneath the water over here, and then you'd basically set the little trap over here. So this is the very simple mechanical trigger, and what happens is that when the fish is there and it bites on the bait, it then lets go of that trap, and then what happens is that the spring system kicks into place and then pulls that fish up for you. So really, the great thing about this is that you can set these traps, you can leave them overnight or for how many hours, and that'll do all that mechanical fishing for you. And as long as you obviously don't basically pull the fish out of the water, so always make sure that you're setting the trap so the fish is always below the water line, just there, and in that way it's not going to spoil. Yep. So all you have to do is set that, and voila, there you go. You know, one of the best little food gathering / survival items out there on the market, you know, all for basically between $3 and $5. If you've never seen one of these before, if you've never played with one of these before, and you do go out and you do like camping next to a river, or you just like fishing and gathering some of your own foods, this product is absolutely highly recommended. Check it out. If you like them, you can buy them from our support store. The link is just down the bottom over there. If you like the product, you can just hit subscribe, and that'd be appreciated. Thanks very much.